What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I am Corey Jackson. You guys know, man, if you've been following me for a little bit or you guys have subscribed to this channel, you guys know that I'm going to be talking about everything from my sports career to my relationships, family, fashion, the whole nine, right? Just things that I really care about, things that really matter to me, just lifestyle things, right? Today, I want to talk to you guys about why I decided to lose over 40 pounds, right? Um, and when I made a decision to just say, I'm going to drop this weight off, it wasn't because I was just so heavy or so big or out of shape and things like that. Um, I'm 6'7". I was 289. I played defensive end. So it wasn't a bad look for me. But over the course of time, I wanted to get back to my almost natural, ideal body weight. I played sports for a very long time, from college basketball, football, pro football, and just having just joint stiffness and knee pain and hip pain and, just kind of living with that all the time. I just wanted to make a drastic change. I wanted to say, you know what, I can control what I can control, and I want to feel good. I want to feel good. I want to be healthy. I want to be able to run around, play around with my kids, and do some things athletically and fun that I like to do. And so that went into the decision. And so once I made up my mind, I put a plan together. And what I wanted to do was just really start flushing my body. I wanted to get rid of sugar. I wanted to get rid of toxins. I wanted to get rid of all the bad stuff that I've been putting in my body. I had a bad habit of just eating sweets. I'm mostly plant-based for as a diet's concerned. So, when you don't eat meat, it's easy to eat a lot of junk. And so I wanted to get away from all the sugar and all the processed stuff. And so I put this plan in place, right? And it was pretty extreme. I started with a 36-hour fast. And so during this 36 hours, only thing that I was having was water, right? Maybe some tea. But 36 hours, I wasn't eating anything. And then once I went through that process, made it through the 36 hours, I broke the fast by just eating fruit, right? And so I started introducing more fruit, really got away from just heavy foods, man. All the breads and all those things, right? And then I started just really getting into more of the fruits, more of the vegetables, not necessarily raw vegetables, but I would sear them on the stove and eat those vegetables, and just started putting that stuff back in my body. And then I introduced the intermittent fasting. From there, I would go 16 to 18 hours without eating each day before I break the fast. And then I went down to basically just one meal a day. And what happened and how I got to the one meal a day thing was, as I started to do more of the fasting, my appetite started to decrease. And so I didn't crave a lot of the things that I was craving before. I love candy bars and ice cream, all those things. Like, I stopped craving all of that stuff. And so I wasn't as hungry. And so I wasn't eating as much. And so naturally, my body started to respond really, really quickly. And I want to say, like, in the first month, I dropped almost 20 pounds. And so it started coming off really, really fast. And then what happened, which was really a great surprise, my body, from a metabolism standpoint, really started to kick in. Started burning fat like crazy. I wasn't craving all the junk food. And I was hitting the gym every morning, 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week in the gym. And I would be doing plyometrics. I would be doing, some strength training. I wanted to really just activate my body and make my body not only just burn fat, but build muscle at the same time. Because when I started losing a lot of the body fat, I did feel myself losing muscle as well, because I was really, really big. And I'm always been, pretty much a muscular person, and so my body, I could tell the difference. And so just went really hard in the gym, man, just banging out, and staying on that diet, eating, that one meal a day, and putting in all the good stuff that I could possibly put in during those meals. And my meals will be pretty big, but those meals would really help me fuel my body, build energy, and then I go right back to when I go to bed. The goal was to get at least 7 hours of sleep. And so getting into bed around 10 o'clock, waking up around 5, getting up, going to the gym, that was just the everyday routine for me. And it really worked. I really started to see more and more of the results, and my body really started to take form. And for us, just like strength, because people think about when you lose a lot, you're going to lose a lot of strength in the weight room. I did get weaker from certain exercises. My bench press went down a little bit, things like that. But overall, my body became more proportioned, because when I put on so much weight and so much muscle, I was more top heavy. And so my body started to become more proportioned. My legs started to catch up with my top. My top started to slim down more. I could start to see the abs come in. And it was just a great feeling, great experience. And so right now, I went from about 289. Right now, today, I'm about 240. And once again, I'm 6'7". And so, funny thing, my wife hated it, right? Because she, I was always bigger, and she liked that about me. But she hated the fact that I slimmed down so much. And so she had to get used to it. But I think now she can appreciate it. Obviously, I'm more healthier, I'm more fit, I'm more lean. I'm able to do more athletically. And so it's just been a good overall experience. I will tell you guys though, if you're trying to drop weight, cut fat, introduce you that intermittent fasting. Do some actually, 24 to 36 hour fasting as well. Allow your body to get rid of all of the toxins and all of the bad stuff, and replenish itself, so that you can build a good foundation. But fasting really helps, and it helps with cravings. It helps with just even sleep. Fasting is just a great way to get healthy, and allow your body to do what it naturally is supposed to do. And then once you break those fasts, remember, just put in the good stuff. Don't put back in all the burgers and fries and all the bad stuff that you've been eating, because it's going to defeat the purpose. And so the purpose of fasting is really just to cleanse your body, so your body can reproduce those cells that are damaged, or replace those cells that are dead, so that your body can build back up in a more efficient way. And the body is really smart. Like, the body adapts really quickly, and the body is really smart. And the less you put in, the more your body is able to repair itself, because it's a lot of work digesting a lot of food and junk food and meat and all this stuff. It's a lot of work for your body. And so just keep in mind, break those fasts with really good food, fruit, vegetables, really clean meat, lean meat, the things that you're gonna eat. Make sure they're good meats that don't have the hormones, and that are grass fed, and all those good things, because your body is gonna really respond a lot quicker when you put in the good stuff, And so that's pretty much my story. Like, I dropped that, over 40 pounds, like I said, because I knew I wanted a better lifestyle, and I knew that there's things that I wanted to do from just my personal life, but also with my family and my kids, that I felt like being lighter and having less body fat and being more healthier was going to allow me to do, And so, that's kind of what really kicked me in the direction of go this way. But it's been fun, and I enjoy being able to go out and dress the way I want to dress, and wear the things I want to wear, and fit into things that complement my body. And I think that's important. You want to feel good about yourself, every day. And the more you focus on your health, because health is everything. If we're not healthy and we're not physically capable of doing the things that we love to do, then life becomes a burden. It becomes really, really, really difficult to just get through. And so I just wanted to kind of share with you guys kind of my idea of, what it was that I needed to do to drop the weight and to maintain it as well. Now I do intermittent fasting every day, whole food, plant-based diet. If you eat meat, like I said, really clean meats, salmon, lean beef, grass-fed, all those good things, chicken, free range, organic. Make sure you're eating those things and putting them in, and you're gonna see results. And I'm a testimony that those results can come really quickly. People think that it can take, it should take a long time. No, it doesn't have to take a long time, but you have to commit to it, and you have to just drill down on the idea that you're gonna stick to this plan. And like I said, my plan was, I was starting every week with a fast, 24 to 36 hour fast, and then I'll go into my intermittent fasting, and then I would do that periodically. So I would start each month that way. I wouldn't do it every week, but each month I would start off with a fast, and then I'll go from there. But you guys tell me what you think, or would you be willing to try a fasting diet? And also not just a diet, but creating it as a part of your lifestyle and how you live. Because this is what I do every day. My lifestyle is this. I eat this way. I do intermittent fasting every day. I work out, 5 to 6 days a week. This is my lifestyle. This is my life, and this is what I love to do. Being an athlete my entire life, it's always been fun to work out and allow my athletic nature to take hold, so to speak. So it's always been fun for me to train and work out and do all those things, but adding in the nutrition and the diet and all that good stuff just has this, taking me to a whole nother level. So you guys tell me what you think. Are you willing to try it? I think it would be fun to try it, just to see what you can do. And it doesn't have to be exactly what I do, but some variation of what makes sense for you. But I just wanted to share that quick story with you guys. I am Corey Jackson. I appreciate you guys as usual, and I'll catch you next time.